We stand together, we stand as one. We will not be broken, we'll overcome. This is our battle cry, oh hear our drum. We will not be silenced, our voice is one. Oh, we stand with power, a heavy force. We come to triumph with no remorse. This is our call to all.
Stolen Spirits is a dedicated community focused on raising awareness and advocating for justice for missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls. MMIWG, through shared stories, resources, and activism, our mission is to shed light on these often overlooked cases, provide support for affected families, and honor the spirits of those who have been lost.
Hey everyone.
Hello.
How's it going? I thought I came prepared this time, and I really was. I thought I could read the chat and say hi to everybody this time through my tablet, and of course it's doing an update as we started going live.
Oh my gosh.
But let me see. Yeah, it's going to be a Reddit. Who's all in here? Hey Heather, I want to say hi to people this time. Hi Arctic. I really can't see.
Dandy.
Anybody else want to? Who?
Dandy, Huntress.
Hi Huntress.
Hey guys.
Dang it, this really stinks. So I'll wait for like a minute, see if anybody's else coming in, and we'll get started.
NorCal.
Hey NorCal.
Hey, Arctic Fox is in here. Kayla.
Sorry guys. My thing should be started. Glad you all came back. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and start, even though I can't see my screen and who's in here, but I just wanted to say hi to everybody and thank you for coming. Today we're going to talk about a missing child. Her name is Sa'Wade Birdinground. She's a 13-year-old autistic child. She was born on September 20th, 2011 in Montana. Sa'Wade has black curly hair. She has brown eyes and is between 5'4" and 5'5". She weighs between 130 and 140 pounds. She is Native American and is a member of the Hidatsa tribe. She was last seen at her family's home in Garryon, Montana, within the boundaries of the Crow Indian Reservation at approximately 11 p.m. on October 6, 2024. Her dad, Wade, is a member of the Crow tribe. She was last seen wearing a black hoodie with mushrooms on it and an anime t-shirt, basketball shorts, and purple slip-on Skechers shoes. She also had an Adidas backpack with her, and she is also known to wear an elk's tooth necklace. Elk's tooth necklace, try that again. So that's a little bit about Sa'Wade, and today we have her dad, Wade, is with us, and her aunt, Kathleen. So Zach, if you want to go ahead and bring them up. Hey guys, how are you?
Hi.
You hear everything pretty good?
Yeah, sounds good.
Again, hi everybody in chat that I missed. Glad you guys are here. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button and share if you can. So, yeah, we just I just told him a little bit about Sa'Wade, her description and stuff, and we can start wherever you guys want to start or where you feel comfortable. We could talk about like the searches they've done. Nicole, you have any idea where you want to start?
Maybe just start with um, the day that she went missing on October 6th, 2024. Just kind of tell us, the circumstances as much as you're able to and willing to share, and just whatever you're comfortable with sharing.
Yeah.
Tell us about her. Tell us.
She went missing that morning, and we're not too sure where she went. And the dogs came out and kind of went in circles. So we're guess she got thinking she got lured. We did a lot of searching all over through Garyon with dogs, horses, ATVs, 4-wheelers, the ground searchers, and we even had air support and canoes. We didn't find nothing, so
You said
what's
so
that?
the canines had picked up her scent right at the door and just circled
Yeah,
right outside the door and nothing from there, right?
yeah, right there in my parents' parking lot. And then we did have some other dogs that they had GPS collars, and they went all over through Garyon, and we could see where they all went through, and there was nothing, no trace of her.
Yeah, as kids just don't just vanish.
No,
Somebody
they
had to have
don't.
seen something or know something. That's why it's important to do stuff like this and get that information out there, and maybe somebody will come forward and say what they seen or heard. Or I know you guys like said they had the helicopters and stuff even out there for her, which is really great. How is
And
it
then,
now? Go ahead with somebody else.
oh, sorry, I was just gonna say they had divers as well. Any like ultrasonic technology to go through the water. They cleared the river in the area.
How far are you guys from water?
Ooh, let's say about 300, 400 yards.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I know you and I had talked about before about like I said, my son is autistic as well, and you've heard the same things that I've heard, like with water with autistic kids. But it's great that they've had divers out there and stuff. Yeah,
yeah. Well, at the time too, the river was really low. I
Mm-hmm.
mean,
it's easier to look through.
yeah,
That's good. And you, so there's people in your area that's done like a lot of horseback, right? And searching.
yeah. Well, they still are. I mean, we got cattle back there.
It's really good. Let me see. Anybody have anything you want to say? I know it sounds.
Cameras. Were there any cameras in the area anything that picked any
Yeah,
activity up?
my neighbor did, but it was facing just towards the interstate. It wasn't hitting our lane.
Okay. And Arctic, yes, I see. So actually, Arctic is the one to thank for. I saw the link on one of his videos about the Lamar Media Group, and I contacted them today about the billboard. And later we can discuss. They sent us locations that they can do a digital billboard for. So, Arctic, thank you. You're amazing. I'm so glad that you had that on there, and
Yes, thank you,
I know
Arctic,
that
and thank you, Nicole, as well. Thank you, Nicole,
Yeah,
because you did a lot
thanks,
of work
Nicole.
on that. And yeah, that's pretty awesome. I'm pretty excited about that because that was one of the things that we had talked about that he had wanted to do was get a billboard. So that's great. And I'm over here trying to fix my laptop as well.
yeah, they were amazing. They were so kind and just they were more than happy to help. So I'm
Wonderful.
excited for that for you guys. And they said I think it should be up for like 2 to 4 weeks, and in the Billings, Montana area. Like I said, they sent us several different locations that you can choose from to put it on, and it'll be of no cost to you guys. So,
It's awesome.
um,
Was
Wow, thank
there, I
you.
did have a question about that, Nicole. I know there was two sites, but there was also the one with the the
The
printout,
canvas.
the
Mhm.
canvas, and that one you said would be 1,080 if we can do that, if right?
Yes. So yeah, there are two options. The digital one is completely free. Then they have the canvas one, and they do donate the billboard space for free. Um, but they just ask the family or whoever, to pay for the canvas to be printed, and the canvas itself costs $1,080. I think he said it was a what did he say now? I don't remember how big now. I think 12
It
by
was pretty
40 or something like that. It was a
12 foot
substantial
by
size
40 feet,
billboard.
something like that. Yeah.
Um, so that one's not the digital one. That's why that one costs, but it still is a discounted price as far as like they're allowing the billboard for free. It's just the canvas part that they.
So does
That one
the
takes a little bit longer to get up too, obviously, because it's got to be printed and all of that. The digital one
Yeah.
he said that as long as he gets the information back, he can have it up within 24 hours. So,
so
Wow.
Oh,
the
awesome.
now
the
with
canvas
the
one? Sorry.
no, you're okay.
The canvas one, I was curious, does that stay up the same amount of time or is there a different time? Because
I didn't ask, and I don't think he said. That's definitely something I can ask it when I email him back. The thing about the Canvas one, because I think that if you want it in the immediate area of Gary Owen, where she went missing from, there is one I think near that area. Um,
Yeah,
but
there's
that
a
would have
couple
to
of
be the
spots open in
yeah,
Crow.
that would have to be the Canvas one though, to be right there by Gary Owen. I think the other ones were in and around Billings, the digital
I, I don't know
billboards.
how that works, if they're able to do just one or if they could do both. I don't know. Hi,
Yeah.
Dean. And hi, Doodlebug. Yeah, that would be great too.
Dean asks how far is the interstate from your house?
Oh man, it's about a
Like
quarter
I'm like,
mile. Yeah, that's another big thing there too.
and
All
the,
the
the lane
people
is
going
like
through.
one entrance, one exit. It's one lane to the house.
we had we had talked about Sa'Wade and her personality, like you say she's like kind of quiet and doesn't go places much, like besides school and with stuff like that. So being out where you guys were, it was pretty rural area, right? Like there's not a whole lot out there.
No,
Uh,
And she you guys said that she had left behind her phone, right? She didn't take her phone with her,
correct.
which is odd for her because you guys said she always has
Mm-hmm.
her phone. And
Mhm.
but they handed the phone over to the FBI and they didn't find anything on it. Um, it
Yeah,
these
which is strange.
yeah. What about like what kind of apps was she on or used like on her phone?
Roblox,
Games.
Snapchat, YouTube,
YouTube.
and yeah, there was other ones too. Not too sure
Yeah.
what they were though, but it
And
was
they
all on
So,
that
found
phone.
well,
and
they
they
did
found
like a
nothing.
feedback of the apps that she used.
Hmm.
And on her iPhone, it said that YouTube and Snapchat were, and Roblox, I think, were the most used.
Did you guys say that her phone was her text messages and stuff were erased the night before as well?
Yeah, she erased some stuff. And then
And
she
is that
saved a bunch of photos. I don't know what she was doing when I
yeah?
was going through it.
It's
Like
just
old
scary. Go
photos,
ahead. The what?
like
Oh,
older photos from Snapchat memories and different things she saved.
Um, Anybody have any questions besides me? Because I talk a lot. Sorry, guys. I know you guys said she liked going to school and
yeah,
was
she
loved
loved
to
it.
draw, which is awesome. She loved to draw. Um,
She was getting really
Shop.
good at it.
yeah. And you said one of her favorite things to do was help with her little brother, right?
Yeah, yeah, Well, we did a lot of. She came with me to a lot of races, and I'd be out there doing with the horses, and she'd help me with our Dannon.
I know I had
Did the FBI check the Roblox messages?
They said there was nothing on there, which I don't believe. It's hard because she was always on Roblox too. But now her account is deactivated, so I don't know.
it's scary with all those websites because there are so many hidden apps that these crazy people have kids use and stuff that like I don't know. It's just scary.
Yeah, it is.
Did they pull the call and text records from the phone carrier Arctic Cast?
Yeah, they dumped the phone.
Okay.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, yep.
NorCal's asking, did any gaming consoles get used or just her phone?
I mean, she would play her brother's Xbox, but not as
Okay.
much as her phone.
Did they check that?
No, they didn't. She wasn't on it that much, though. I mean, to be honest.
Yeah, it was just mostly her phone.
Yeah. They probably still should have checked it and seen if there was messages that sent her to her phone. Like, you never know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I
at the
know.
time, that TV wasn't working.
Oh, okay. So she wasn't using it.
Yeah.
Was she? I don't know. She's been through a lot too. You said that her mom had passed away in 2017, right? And
Yeah.
I want to say, Wade, you're an amazing dad, taking care of Sa'Wade and your son as well. And I know you've been through a lot, and our prayers are with you and your
Thank you.
family, and hope she comes home soon safe. And I just wanted to tell you that you're an amazing dad.
Thank
Don't
you.
forget that. And we had talked about the billboard. So, like what Nicole was saying with Arctic, that would be amazing. That would be
Yeah, it would. Arctic.
yeah.
Yeah, I think any awareness or anything that brings more awareness or to let people know we're still looking and she's still out there.
Right. We've got to keep pushing that name. Keep pushing our beautiful face. And Zach, did you want to start playing some of those pictures so everybody can see her? At the end of this live, guys, we have a video that Nicole had made with Sawade's pictures, and it's beautiful. And we're gonna play it now without music, and it's kind of a longer video. So those of you, if you want to stay at the end and watch it with music, it's so worth it. Just letting you know that we'll be watching that after. What's going on with you guys now? Like, how are you doing? What are you doing are they still helping you? Are you still getting help from the community? And
Not as much, but I mean, there's still family, and there's our local searching. But I mean, the FBI too, and they are bringing in, like I saw on the news, 60 more people to search for Indigenous people. And then I do have a special agent from the BIA. He's on it. He's pretty good. Just gotta find her.
yeah, we gotta find her and bring her home. Um, Does Sa'Wade have any nicknames? Did you call her anything besides Sa'Wade? Did she have any?
Sweetie Poo.
Sweetie Poo. That's funny. We call Zachy Poo. That's cute. Does she have any scars or any like distinguishing features that somebody might recognize? Any birthmarks? Anything
No,
like that?
she doesn't.
No.
She
Just her
just
beautiful
got,
curly hair.
yeah, just that.
Yeah, she's got real curly hair. Can't miss that.
Yeah, I was looking through those pictures and I was like, so cute. So cute. The ones that you guys had sent of her as a younger kid too, it's just like you just see her hair. She's so pretty. Yeah. What was like a typical day for Sa'Wade?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It's hard, no answers.
I can imagine. I can imagine what you guys are going through and
I
yeah.
honestly think, like if she had different skin color, they probably would have found her right away.
That's why we're doing what we do. That's what pushed me to come up with Stolen Spirits MMIWG. I followed a lot of missing cases and stuff previously, and like I said, I'm part Native American, and I don't see that. And you'll see it once in a while. This horrible, horrible thing that happened with Emily Pike brought some light to it for now. And just like I said on a previous live, once this is all done and said, I pray that we're not forgotten about again, and it keeps the I don't even know how to say it. We stay important. We matter just as much later. You know,
Yeah,
um,
well, you don't want to be forgotten.
no, no, I couldn't imagine no, and that's why, like I said, that's why me and my team do what we do. It's important. We've been asked several times by different people, like why just Indigenous women and girls? Well, I have several reasons for that. For one, because it's in my blood. I have grandchildren. Whatever. And it's because you don't hardly see it. They're not as, you don't see them on the news or on the TV. And this is our way. We can't do much, but we can do our best to put the names in the flyers. And I was happy when we talked to you guys and you guys wanted to come on panel because it's important, I feel like, for everybody to hear from the family as well, because it's one thing when you see it on a flyer or something, but when you actually hear from people who's going through it, it does something different to your heart because it makes it more real. And I just appreciate you guys being here. I know we all do. I know it can't be easy, and I'm sorry for that.
Well, I
Yeah,
appreciate you guys too.
Yeah,
That's how
anything
we
we
get it
can
out
do to
there.
help,
yeah,
we're here to. If we
yeah.
don't know the answers,
Dean
we'll help
asks,
figure
did
it
any
out.
of her friends have any information? Like saying anything about being unhappy or leaving? Or plans after school?
No, they
No,
didn't say she was unhappy.
Yeah, and the last time anybody had seen her, it was before she went to bed. So it was later in the evening, like 11, right?
Yeah, 11, 12, 12 to
Yeah.
5.
So how about the day before? Was she acting any differently? Did anybody notice any, like
No,
being
she
quiet or?
called me. I was at Pizza Hut getting pizza, and she called me and she was checking on me, and we talked, and we're just laughing and asking each other how we're doing and stuff. And I asked her if she wanted pizza, but she don't like pizza, and
Keep
she,
it to that.
she just likes Subway.
My kind of girl. I like my sandwiches. I don't care for pizza either.
I
Um,
seen her the day before too. I live in Billings, which is not too far from Garryon, but we stopped by and just visit, and she was her normal self.
yeah, nothing different. Nothing at
Yeah,
all.
nothing out of the ordinary, and they talked to the friends that she did reach out to frequently in her phone, and they, her, a friend that she was closest to, I would say, she was pretty concerned because she didn't expect that either.
Yeah, nobody just noticed anything. As didn't she even had plans, right, with her friend that week to play basketball or something, and so she
Yeah,
had plans. She wasn't like, I don't think she was planning on running away or anything like that. It sounds like she had plans with her friends, and
Hmm.
had she ever tried to run away? I know the answer because I just have talked to you guys and stuff, but for everybody in chat so they understand as well. Her personality, I know kids with her personality and stuff, and she just was a happy 13-year-old at home.
Yeah, she was
Loved
a
playing with
real
everybody.
homebody. Like, um, there's a word they use in Crow, and it's like kalash babida, and it's like a grandma's baby type of thing. And she really liked being in Gary Owen with the old folks,
Yeah,
doing too much.
yeah, yeah. That's that's what I was wondering. Like, so everybody can like get the feel she's not the type of child to run away. She had nothing to run away from.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to get across. So, hey, Jamie and Sarah, I see you guys coming in. Appreciate you guys being here. Sorry, you guys, I'll keep talking. If you guys don't ask questions, I'm gonna keep going. I wanted to know, like, what was the typical day for Sa'Wade usually, like on a normal day? What would she do?
She'd get up by herself and get ready for school.
Just do her thing, huh?
Hmm.
Did she have any other hobbies besides drawing or anime? You said anime, right?
Yeah, we always had to stop and get those anime books. I don't know, they both pages are like different upside downs. They're crazy.
And
And
she
then
liked it.
she liked going to the mall too. She liked her Cinnabons too.
Yeah, like that's what I was going to ask. What was her favorite food? You said Subway and Cinnabons.
Yeah, she was got the cold cut at Subway.
What about pets? Does she have pets? Like pets?
We, just horses. She wasn't really into like dogs or cats.
I think we have a picture of her somewhere on here on a horse.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yep.
I think there's a couple of them.
Yeah. Started riding pretty little because there's also a picture of her sitting on a saddle at a really young age, which is
When she was like a little younger too, she was always on the trampoline.
yeah.
Yeah, that was her thing.
Hmm.
Oh, she's
Huntress
a
has a question.
creature of habit.
She should have it.
If Huntress asks if they could say anything to her right now, what would that be as her family?
If we could,
Yes.
Yeah.
we miss you, Swade. Um, you're alive. I hope you're safe. Keep praying and don't ever be afraid to come home. And then if you're with the Lord, I mean, you're with your mom. It'd be nice to get some answers.
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
One way or another, yeah. Because it's been, is it 6 months or 7 months now?
I think it's gonna be 5 in March.
5 months?
Yeah,
That picture that's
this
up
month.
right now
Yeah.
is one of my favorite pictures. I don't know why I love that picture of her like running right there.
Yeah, she was getting off the bus there.
I love that.
You, you should have saw her face before that. She was mad because I was taking pictures.
Of course.
Like, stop it, Dad. Did you,
NorCal asks how large was her school?
Man, it's a Class A school. So what are we? 300 to 500? I'm not sure.
Okay.
Students.
Yeah. Hardin's not that big of a town. I don't know the population, but
Kathleen, did you want to say anything in case she's listening somewhere?
yeah, just I feel the same way. I just hope that if she's out there somewhere, she knows that she can always come home. That we're we're here for her, or whatever she's going through, whatever support she needs, and just to know that there's always a home for her to come to, and we all love her and miss her. And Kyrie, can't wait for you to come home if you're out there.
Well, there's a lot of people praying for you out here, Swade. Contact somebody if you can.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a favorite memory of her that you would like to share?
I got one. It was last year. I think it was one of our last races. She forgot her swimming suit, and so we're in Casper, and we went all over looking for a swimming suit. And we couldn't find one on, and she was like, "It's okay, Dad." So she ended up using one of my jerseys and one of my trunks, and she dove right in.
Aw,
She was outgoing.
Yeah.
problem solver.
Yeah. So silly. Or she is.
And yeah,
She's silly. She always loves to laugh and has an infectious laugh.
She has a
if she
beautiful
didn't, if
smile.
she didn't like you, she'd put her headphones on.
I mean, that's not a bad thing sometimes.
See, that's another thing she was attached to was her headphones.
Yeah,
So,
it made her feel safe.
yeah, that's another thing I wanted to touch on. Like, I know you guys had said that she left her phone behind, which is odd because her phone was her best friend. It was, how kids are with their phones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But on the description, like on our flyer, even it says she had a backpack. And again, I know this, but for those of you who don't in here, you want to explain about the backpack? Like, she did take her backpack with her. So she had cleared her phone from her text messages, left her phone, but also took her backpack.
Yeah, I found her school books and notebooks in her room, so she had taken them out of her backpack. And just assumption that she put maybe a pair of clothes or something in her bag.
Yeah.
And there was a flashlight missing from the house. That's another reason why we did more searching around the house.
Well, she did have money saved up too, and that was gone.
Yep.
And I was going through her closet, and there was about 3 sweatshirts missing. But I don't know what else she took.
Did she have a lot of money saved? Or you don't have to answer that if you want. I'm just curious to know, like,
I mean, like $120 ain't much today, but
and a kid thinks it is, though.
yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
She had a little piggy bank in her top drawer, and my mom had recalled the last time that they had counted it out, it was about $120.
Yeah. So Wade stayed a lot of time with her grandparents because Wade, of course, is working and stuff and has a little boy. And like I said, so Wade's mom had passed away. What year was that?
It was in 2017.
2017. So that he had help from his family, but yeah, it just sounds like a really close family, and my heart breaks for all of you guys. Prayers are even with your parents because I know that can't be easy. Yeah.
Yeah, my mom's having a hard time.
I can imagine you guys need to hear something, and hopefully, like what Nicole had did, and with the help of Arctic and stuff, and hopefully we can get that billboard, and everybody would have to see her face every day when they're driving by there, and hopefully somebody comes forward and yeah, I remember, something. I mean,
Yeah,
how far can a 13-year-old get with
someone's
$100?
got to know something.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, a lot of the factors that we had just mentioned, the police took that as intent to leave or intent to run away. So they weren't, and they said they couldn't do an Amber Alert without a person of interest. So they weren't considering it an abduction or anything at first. So those first, crucial 2 days
yes,
that things are going on, they didn't send out any Amber Alerts or any alerts that maybe would have stopped something, I'm not sure, but that was a little frustrating or a little disheartening. Just
Well, I don't. I think it was
push
longer than 2 days.
was it?
That
Yeah.
needs to change. That is one of my biggest pet peeves. Like, no kid should get filed as a runaway. It should always be an Amber Alert because of that exact reason, because it stalls it for days and waste. It's where was she running to? To me, like for them to say runaway, yeah, sure, she might have put some clothes in her bag or whatever, but again, we're talking about a 13-year-old child, that 13-year-old autistic child on top of that, that loved being home and loved being with her family, but there's so many sick and disgusting people out there online that
Evil.
know how to play on these kids, and they could be the sweetest, most perfect kid, but people can still get to them because they know this is what they do. I'm not saying that's what happened because I don't know. I'm just saying for them to say she's a runaway right away instead of issuing an Amber Alert. And speaking of Amber Alert, Arctic Fox that was in here, I don't know if he's still in here or not. He has a petition going to change that law because I can't tell you how many cases I've seen that happens, and it does. They lose so much valuable time because they count them as a runaway. It's not as important as if it was somebody was just kidnapped, and she just doesn't sound like she ran away to me. I could be 100%
Yeah.
wrong, but whether she did or she didn't, she should have. It still should have been. She's still somebody's child. She still should be an Amber Alert, and she's only 13. She doesn't have a choice if she wants to leave or not. 13, you bring her ass back. Sorry, like you know what I mean. Like there shouldn't be.
Yeah, that's
So
not declaring it a runaway. It should not be an option, especially at
no,
13.
No.
no. So I was gonna say too. I don't know if anybody can or anybody has it. If they can drop Arctic's petition in here so everybody can sign that as well, because that's got to change. This is going to keep happening.
Yeah.
Like,
Weren't you saying Washington doesn't do that now?
Nicole, was it Washington? There's a state that have that. Hey, Tattooed Rebel. There's a state that had just, they tried to get that law changed, and I believe, I could be wrong, it hasn't went all the way through, but I believe that it's just for Native American kids because of this. But again, it should be every kid, every single kid.
Everywhere.
It just blows my
Yeah.
mind.
Well, so that we dealt with a
Heather
lot of.
asked, how was her verbal skills?
Oh, they were good.
Yeah, they were great. She maybe have come off a little shy, but once she gets to talking, she wouldn't stop.
Yeah, man. She sometimes would just chatter my ear off.
So is that her little? Oh well, my computer is has a lag from the phone, but I seen a picture of her and a little boy. That must be her little brother, right?
Yeah. Well, she's got two. Or Kathleen's boy too, Kyrie.
Yeah, my
Oh, okay.
they spent a lot of time together.
Yeah.
Well, with a couple of things in my opinion, that first of all, her scent disappeared on the property or slightly right thereafter, and she didn't take her phone, a very important piece of every teenager. She should have been on that Amber list.
That's what I said. It
Yeah.
shouldn't have even been a question.
I seen somebody wrote a comment about MEA or some missing endangered something.
Endangered Missing Advisory.
They did send out what they called a MIPA, but I don't think that was until like the third day either, and that was like the missing endangered person advisory, I think is what they called it, MEPA.
Mm-hmm.
But before then, we couldn't get anything out, and we had the Crow had a lot of people who were volunteering to help, and a lot of they had set up a station for everybody to go to, and the women that were there helping us, they were pushing for it with the law enforcement too, to try to help us with the sheriff's office to try to get some kind of advisory out besides the MIPA, at least the Amber Alert or something to make it, more statewide.
So those pictures that we're seeing on the slideshow, that must be the station you're talking about where they were trying to
Yeah.
group together and gather. And there's a map, Zach. I don't know if you could pause it on, not a map, but a picture of the ground aerial map that just went by. I was curious to know, like, is that the area they're searching? Like, is
Mm-hmm.
that where you guys live in that spot?
Which picture with the road?
There's,
Oh,
There was a
yeah, yeah.
couple of them. Let me see. Those I took clips from some videos I got off your.
Yeah,
I was
that's the
snooping
area.
through your Facebook, Wade, and I did some screenshots.
That's fine.
But yeah, see those ones right there, and then sorry, I
Yep,
just
that. So we live on the right side of the highway.
okay.
Pretty sure. Yeah, the
And
riverside.
so they're searching that whole area. It looks like a pretty small town.
Yeah, Garryon is. It's tiny. It's just 5 miles north of or south of Crow Agency, Montana.
And that phone number that's on there right now, if anybody wants to write that down, that is for the Crow tribe, right? In case anybody's heard anything, is that what that number is?
Is it Kathleen? Is that the?
yeah, they have a search and rescue team. I think that might be the number from what they initially put. That was the area there. That was the number to that place.
Okay.
Now, after they had rewrite the flyers, there was a 665 number that they wanted us to use. So to direct everybody to one line. Do you have that number? Wait,
Zach, do you want to pull up our flyer? I think we might have that one
I'm
on
looking.
there.
I have flyers, but they're outside actually.
Wait, I got one right now. I don't know if you can hear me. Wait,
I have
I
the
got
number
one.
for Red River North RCMP and then Crime Stoppers on our flyer, I think.
I got the number right here. You guys ready?
Yeah.
406-665-9798.
One more time.
406-665-9798.
Okay.
And what is the agency that's to?
I believe that's Hardin, the sheriff. He's the one that put out the alert.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. He had to do his own account and all that stuff.
The
Well,
sheriff Hardin was very helpful.
Yeah. Yep.
we can also go back and put that number on the flyer that we have. If that helps, it should, because I don't believe we have that on there.
I believe that flyer is on my Facebook too.
Yeah.
They
Thanks
take
for
all the
sharing
tips
that.
to cipher through everything.
Yeah. So I guess Barb never came back. Anybody else have any questions? Is there anything that you guys want us to know about Sa'Wade? Things that people would love to hear or should know?
Man, we haven't heard nothing. I mean, we got like false leads in a couple towns, but it wasn't her.
Didn't you say another child went missing around that same time?
Well, yeah, she was Caucasian, and they put out an Amber Alert for her right away.
And she was found right away.
Yep.
That's good.
Same area, same time, and one got an Amber Alert and one didn't.
Yeah, Slade didn't.
Well, there was also another Native American girl that was missing, and she didn't get an Amber Alert either. And she was missing for about, I think, 24 hours. But one of the people from the Crow Tribal Search and Rescue actually found her in Hardin.
Yeah.
Thank God. But it's just, yeah,
Crazy.
it's just sad to me about the whole Amber Alert thing. I just don't understand it. Nobody can make me understand it. I just don't get it.
I don't get it either. When I pushed for answers, I got that there wasn't an abductor. They had nothing to go.
Runaway.
Yeah, they were pushing it as a runaway.
She's a runaway, yet her scent left right outside the door. There, the dogs picked up
Right.
her scent right there and circled right in front of her house, and nothing. But there was no. She ran
Yeah,
away.
yeah,
And
the
things
cops
were
saw it
erased off
too.
her Roblox and things were erased off her phone and she left her phone.
Yeah, and
Crazy.
there was so much evidence of her being either coaxed or lured on how to do this because
Yes.
this wouldn't be something that Slade would do on her own.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me. Is
I
somebody
agree.
was in her ear and
Hmm.
talked to her. Like, there's been so many cases that we've looked into, and me and Nicole are we get obsessed and we will dig and dig and dig where we won't sleep for nights. And we had gotten into this one, we were helping with this one case of a missing girl, and same thing, counted it as a runaway, did all the things or whatever. And the more we dug, but this was not, it's not in your area, another state, not trying to scare anybody, anything like that. But we found like a whole connection of girls from that same area that was, you could tell it was just all connected. You could tell there was people behind it. They would go away for a couple weeks and come back and then, disappear again. And, but it, a lot of it had to do with people they were talking to on the phone
Hmm.
and meeting and stuff. So it just, I don't know how they
So they
let that go.
disappeared and came back, or is that what you're
Well,
saying?
the not like I said, different case, different place, different state, whatever. But these were older girls than Sa'Wade and
Oh, okay.
different ages and stuff. But in their case, I'm pretty sure there was some trafficking going on. Um, they were in like a bigger state and stuff, or bigger cities, and so it was different. But I'm just saying, just even with that, the being away, even I don't care if it's 24 hours, I don't care if it's 5 hours. If somebody knows that their child is missing and they know their child's personality and wouldn't do that, it should automatically be an Amber Alert. There's
Yeah, I
this
agree.
wasn't.
I don't understand why a delay,
Yeah,
especially after we told them, this is how she is, this is what we believe of her, this is what she's capable of, and we still had to wait.
just the second that you said she was a missing child, 13-year-old, there shouldn't have been any questions asked about when to search for her. And the fact that she was autistic is even more the reason
Yeah,
to get started right now, because autistic kids do things differently. I know they're all different and have their own ways and stuff, but there's a lot of stuff that is the same, such as the water stuff, so it should, my opinion, I gotta keep saying my opinion, um, it shouldn't have been a question. They should have Amber Alert right away.
Right. And
13-year-old,
I thought that if they had something like autism or a disability of some sort, that
it
it
had to
was like a
be.
silver alert or something, which could
yeah,
definitely
that's
be
that's what
wrong.
we
But
thought too.
So it's just
yeah,
Should be.
runaway.
yeah. And I mean, in my opinion,
Arkell asks,
I don't
what
think it
is the
should matter the
closest
age.
largest city?
Closest
Uh,
largest city.
Probably Billings, Montana.
Write that down.
What were you saying, Nicole?
I said in my opinion, I don't think age should even matter whether they're 13 or 30. If someone says this is out of their character, this isn't something they would normally do, this is, then where, I just think that
I agree.
what
I
does it
agree.
hurt to look for them, to put out an alert to, look for this person,
Absolutely.
especially a child. It doesn't matter if they left it, willingly or not. It doesn't, like, they don't have the capacity to know
Right.
what they're doing, to where they're going,
Yeah,
or to understand what it's like. So
to
it's
make
not
those
okay. It's
big,
definitely
big decisions.
right.
And Zach, if you can get to the spot, I wanted to talk about that. If you could get to the picture of Wade's Cash App, um, I wanted to put this out there because, through talking to them and stuff, we are going to try to go through that program that Nicole was talking about for the billboard, but also if we need to do the other one for what was it, $1,060? I mean, it would be great to do both. It would be like, so if anybody wanted to help or um, help them to continue to search or get flyers or like whatever, that's Wade's Cash App. Um, it's
Yeah,
just there
whatever
if
your
anybody.
needs are
Yeah.
to continue your
Yeah,
search efforts, just whatever you guys need
appreciate
it
it.
for, whether it end up, whether
Yeah.
you decide that you want to have a billboard that's in the immediate area of where she actually went missing or whatever, that's
Yeah, whatever it
for
takes,
you guys. But
NorCal said in California they're working on getting them added to the silver alert.
I
The
just don't
people
understand
on
why
spec
it's taken so long or why it hasn't already
shouldn't
been done.
shouldn't be.
Mm-mm. No, I just pray that somebody comes forward, says something, you see something, say something, um, help
Yeah, I
this
mean,
family out.
if someone knows something, you can call in as anonymous.
Yep.
Yes.
Was there anybody that she ever avoided or like seemed intimidated by or scared of? Like, did you ever see her pull away from anybody at any time or
Man,
put those
no,
headphones on.
I didn't met her around people like that. I mean,
no?
the only
Just,
bad thing is out there in that country, there's some crazy stuff too going on.
yeah.
I mean, there's people on drugs, there's trafficking, the highways right next to us.
Yeah.
Scary kids can't even be kids and play video games anymore because
Yeah, right,
of all,
predators,
it's sad.
Scary
crazy
world.
people.
Not the same world we grew up. I mean, I know there's always been things that have happened, always, but it just seems like 10 times worse these days, and it's pretty sad, pretty scary world.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
um, like I've said before, and I told Brady last night, we see people go missing, and we feel for them, and we pray for them. You just don't ever expect it to happen in your home.
Yeah.
So when it happens in your own home, it's really hard to just grasp the fact that we're even going through this.
And prayers are with you guys because I couldn't even imagine.
Mm-mm.
It's hard because we see this every day and, talk to a lot of families and stuff, and I'm big old crybaby. If somebody starts crying, I cry with them, and like I just want everybody to be okay. I want everybody to be found, and this is just really important to us as well. So we appreciate you guys coming too and speaking for Sa'Wade. Hopefully she hears you guys or sees us. We don't know, um, but it's just good to keep pushing, and that's what we're
Yeah,
gonna do. Even after this live or whatever, don't be afraid to reach out to us, to Stolen Spirits MMIWG. Like Nicole said earlier, if if we can't do it or can't, we can try to help find a way to do whatever it is that you guys need. We'll
yeah,
still be here after the live, just so you know.
Right. It's not a one and done. We're here. Just
Yeah,
That's
reach out
right.
anytime. If there's any updates or if you want to do this again sometime to get her name out. I
absolutely.
know there are other creators who are here that they would absolutely um, help cover your case and get her name out there as well. And
Yep.
just anything we can do, we're here.
Yep.
I did have one question about her. You said she has a little brother, right?
yeah.
How is he like? Is he doing okay? How is he taking
Well,
everything?
he's 5, and
Okay.
I mean,
He
we
doesn't really
pray every
understand
morning
everything.
for her, and he prays for her, but I just don't know if he realizes like the situation.
Too young to understand yet. I'm sure he
Yeah,
misses her though because you said they were super close, huh?
yeah. Yeah, they were.
Well, hopefully, she's home soon and he doesn't understand until she comes back home and doesn't have to, feel that pain as a child that to realize that she's not here right now. She's not home. So,
Yeah. Yep.
I think it's been hard. My son is 10, and he had a really hard time. You know, he would cry most days, and I just tell him when we feel sad like that, we pray.
yep.
And that's what helped us get through it.
I believe strongly in the power of prayer, and we're all praying for you guys and praying for her as well.
Arctic
Oh,
Fox says they have an open invitation to come on my platform if they would like.
there you go.
What's that? I kind of broke out.
Arctic Fox is another creator, and he's in our live right now in the chat. And he's saying that you have an open invitation to go on his panel as well if you guys choose to.
Okay.
Okay.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then just like Nicole said too, if you ever want to come back here, do another just do the same thing again, talk about it again.
Yeah.
We
Yep.
we can
Updates.
do that. We want you guys to feel comfortable and be able to say what you want to say. And if you remember something, or you don't even have to remember something, you just want to come back and do this again, you're more than welcome as well.
Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you
Yeah.
guys so much.
Everything you do is amazing, and
We're glad to have you guys. It's like important for you guys, and it's important for us, and it's important for Sa'Wade. And we'll just keep
Yep.
doing what we're doing, all of us.
Get the word out there.
Get that word out.
Research.
Keep her beautiful little face out there.
yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Her flyer has been shared so many times on our page, a lot. And hers was, we did her flyer, her first flyer. We had started, when did we start, you guys? October with Stolen Spirits. We made it in, like, that's when I first started posting in Stolen Spirits. And so she was at the beginning of our thing. And ever since then, she was one of the cases that I was like, I really want to talk to these people one day. And like I said, part of it for me too was, and not just saying like I care about every kid, but the fact that she was autistic. Like I told you, I have an autistic son. So
Yeah.
I just, it makes me feel a certain kind of way. And it was important to me. And I'm glad you guys accepted. And I got to stop talking to her because I'm going to cry. But so anybody else have anything you want to say, or should we go ahead, Zach? Did you say you want to say something? I see a lot of typing in the chat, and I thought having my laptop would help me, but I'm still blind. I can see who's typing now, but I can't see what it says.
I'm the same way.
Nobody? Or is Zach's typing? I can't see.
Looks like he is.
Okay, thanks.
Right.
I really need to wear glasses when I'm trying to read stuff. I mean, it's not like everybody who doesn't know me here knows that can't see completely. How old was she on that picture that just went by with sitting on the horse?
I love that.
I believe she was 10 or 11. I missed it. There was two of them.
Yeah, you guys sent me some really good pictures. I kept sending them to Nicole, and I'm like, add this, add this, add this.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
adorable. Just adorable. She looks so happy and full of life.
Yeah, her smile.
Yeah, she got older and didn't even like wearing glasses though.
I don't blame her.
I
That's my
think
problem too.
They
our
get in the
next
way.
move was to get contacts. That was our plan was.
I'm that person who thinks that when I have glasses on, if somebody says something, I have to pick them up just to hear. So I don't do well with glasses. I'm a little strange sometimes, guys.
Yeah, she liked going outside. She liked playing. She was a good girl.
Looks like she
Smart.
liked fishing.
Yeah, yeah. I think all our family does, so that's why she was into it.
Oh, I love
It's,
fishing. I can't wait to go this year. I didn't get to go once last year, and I'm going this year.
That is all she's been talking about.
I have. I just want to go fishing. Told them I like to fish, catch it right there, clean it, cook it right out there, right outside, right away.
oh,
It's
isn't
so
that the best?
It's the best. Scenical, it's the best.
Got some seasoning, some lemons.
Some lemon, some butter, some jalapenos in there. I like to throw
I
jalapenos
never
in.
tried it with jalapenos.
Oh yeah, you just slice a little bit in and throw it with the butter and the lemons inside, wrap it in tin foil and let it cook. Gives a lot of flavor. Gotta try it, Wade. Gotta try it.
I will. Yeah, she likes swimming too a lot, man.
She always has.
See, that's cool. And
Thank
like,
you so much, Wade and Kathleen, for letting us share your story. We are very compassionate about our mission, and I feel a deep connection with this because I know what it's like to have a unique ability.
yep,
Yeah,
yes.
Zach has.
Thank you. And thank you for inviting us and just being out there and helping other people and helping us bring awareness. It really means a lot.
yeah. Thanks, Zach.
Glad we can do it. And yeah, Zach's amazing. He's got a heart of gold, and he's known my son for a while. My son calls him Uncle Zach, and with my son's autism and stuff, Zach, he speaks sign language for a long time, and Zach had to fill me in a couple times on what my own son was saying because I'm like, I don't speak sign language. But yeah, Zach's pretty amazing. My whole team is amazing. So I want to, before we, oh, that map, do you guys see that? Oh, we passed it on. Sorry, I see it with all the roads. That must be the highway up close.
Yeah,
But yeah, so, but I want to thank everybody in chat, everybody for all the text messages. That's great. Don't forget to click the thumbs up and share. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and keep looking out for Wade and Kathleen and their stuff that they put out about Sa'Wade. Let's not forget about her. Let's keep pushing her name. And also, the video that we're playing right now has music, and it's not a huge long video, but it's a longer video. So those of you who want to stay and watch it with the music, you should, because it's beautiful with the music. But yeah, I just want to say thank you, and thank you for our mods. We got some great mods in chat right now that I'm seeing, and everybody that came in, and thanks Wade for being here, and Kathleen for you guys speaking up. I know it can't be easy, so we try to make it as comfortable as we can for people, so you guys can feel comfortable, safe to say whatever you need to say for
yeah. Thank you,
Sa'Wade.
guys.
It's such an honor to have you both here. Thank you.
Yes, it was.
Thank
Open
you.
invitation to come back anytime.
Yeah,
You
do an
both have my
update.
phone number. Don't be afraid to use it.
You bet.
Call me anytime.
Thanks, Zach.
Okay, we'll start the video. I'm not hearing the music. I don't know if it's playing yet or not, but
Yeah, I don't hear nothing.
I don't hear it.
hey, hi-yo, hey, hey-yo, hey-yo, hey-yo. When I think I'm sad and lonely, and I begin to worry, and I know you're out there thinking of me somewhere, somewhere, hi-yo, hey, hey-yo, hey-yo, hey, hey, when you think you're sad and blue and don't know what to do, don't worry, you will see how much you really mean to me, mean to me, hi-yo, hey, hey-yo, hey-yo, hey, hey-yo, when I think I'm sad and lonely, and I begin to worry, and I know you're out there thinking of me somewhere, somewhere, hi-yo, hey, hey-yo, hey-yo, hey-yo. Ay, 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 when I think I'm sad and lonely, and I begin to worry, and I know you're out there thinking of me somewhere, somewhere, hi-yo, hey, hey-yo, hey-yo, hey, hey, when you think you're sad and blue and don't know what to do, don't worry, you will see how much you really mean to me, mean to me, hi-yo, hey, hey-yo, hey-yo, hey, hey-yo, hey, hey, oh, hey, oh. When I think I'm sad and lonely, and I begin to worry, and I know you're out there thinking of me somewhere, somewhere. Hi, oh, hey, hey. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Hey, ay, ay, hey, ay, 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 oh, hey, hi, oh, hey, hi, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. When I think I'm sad and lonely, and I begin to worry, and I know you're out there thinking of me somewhere, somewhere. Hi, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, hey, ay, hi, oh, hey, hi, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. When you think you're sad and blue and don't know what to do, don't worry, you will see how much you really mean to me, mean to me. Hi, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, hey, ay, ay, hey, ay, ay, oh, hey, hi, oh, hey, hi, oh, hey, ay, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. When I think I'm sad and lonely, and I begin to worry, and I know you're out there thinking of me somewhere, somewhere. Hi, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Ay, 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 hey, ay, ay, oh, hey, hi, oh, hey, hi, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. When I think I'm sad and lonely, and I begin to worry, and I know you're out there thinking of me somewhere, somewhere. Hi, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, ay, 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 oh, hey, hi, oh, hey, hi, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey. When you think you're sad and blue and don't know what to do, don't worry, you will see how much you really mean to me. Mean to me. Hi-oh, hey, hey-oh, hey-oh, hey, hey-oh, when I think I'm sad and lonely, and I begin to worry, and I know you're out there thinking of me somewhere, somewhere. Hi-oh, hey.
So we know that was kind of long, but they had so many beautiful pictures. We had to use them all. We had to use them all.
That's good.
So again, thank you for everybody in chat that came and showed support for Sa'Wade and her family. And thank you guys for joining us, and for our mods for being there and dropping the links and doing your thing. But love everybody.
And
Go ahead.
sorry, Barb wanted to apologize. She had to drop out. She's having some technical difficulties at the moment, so she just wanted to apologize for having to drop down.
They're having some pretty good storms where she's at, so she lost power a few times.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But okay, Zach, you want to go ahead and play the outro, and you guys want to stay on, and we'll meet in back chat for a little bit.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Remember me when the sun comes up in the morning sky. There I will be, soaring with the eagle so high, feeling free. Remember me down the road, hand in hand, you and me. Hello, hey, hey, we are with it, oh, hey, oh, hey, hey, we are with it, oh, hey, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, hey, we are with it, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Remember me when the sun comes up in the morning sky. There I will be, soaring with the eagle so high, feeling free.